Concubines in Imperial China lived in a literal version of the TV show Big Brother. Here's what that means for those of us who didn't live then, but maybe do now. In Imperial China, a concubine's day began at dawn and continued through dusk. Every minute was accounted for, from the way they ate breakfast to how they walked, the angle of their body, even their posture while sitting was scrutinized. There was no room for privacy, and since there was no toilet paper, concubines had attendants to clean them. During their bathroom breaks, talk about an invasion of personal space. To survive in this environment, you needed palace smarts. That meant understanding the complex rivalry between concubines, decoding the gossip network to figure out who was spreading rumors and why, and avoiding the ever-present danger of spies and informants. It was a full-time job just to stay one step ahead, but it wasn't enough to simply survive. To thrive in this environment, you had to put on a good show. Every moment of a concubine's existence was performative. Artistic skills like calligraphy and music were put on display to attract the emperor's attention. Even intimate encounters with the emperor were choreographed displays of devotion and seduction. It was a high-stakes game where the prize was the emperor's favor and the threat of losing. Everything loomed large. So here's how you win this deadly game of palace politics. If you are dropped into the Forbidden City with your 21st century knowledge, here's what you would do. Modern strategy no. 1. Information networks. Today's lesson. Treat gossip like social media algorithms, just as we curate our online presence by following influencers and sharing strategic posts. You'd need to master the palace rumor mill. Create strategic alliances with key informants. Think of them as your ancient influencers. Share calculated information with them to build credibility, while protecting yourself from dangerous whispers. Modern strategy no. 2. Personal branding. Like modern celebrities, successful concubines were master brand managers. You develop a unique character, perhaps the intellectual poet or the humble musician. This differentiation strategy, familiar to any modern entrepreneur, would help you stand out among hundreds of concubines competing for the emperor's attention. Real example. Empress Wu Zetian started as a low-ranked concubine but used strategic intelligence gathering and political acumen to become China's only female emperor. She understood what we now call networking and strategic positioning, your 21st century advantage. You'd recognize these patterns as similar to modern corporate politics or social media dynamics, giving you an edge in reading people and situations.